Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
When you're getting a hot drink from a well-known high street coffee shop chain, do you worry about how much sugar that drink might contain? Of course you don't. Would you even be able to guess how much sugar is in them? Of course not, if you're anything like me. A couple of teaspoons, maybe? Well, the campaign group Action on Sugar is warning that some flavoured coffees and other hot drinks contain dangerously high levels, and one even contains 25 teaspoons of sugar. Yes, that's 25 teaspoons of sugar. So, the campaign group looked at 131 drinks from 9 of the UK's biggest chains. 98% would be given a red nutritional value level for too much sugar. Red, not good. 1/3 had at least the same amount of sugar as Coca-Cola. That's 9 teaspoons per can. Right, let's talk to Jenny Rossborough, who is a nutritionist and campaign manager at Action on Sugar. Jennifer, hello.
Hi.
So, we're going to start with this one. This is the worst offender. No, first of all, hang on. What is the recommended adult daily intake of sugar?
So the maximum amount, meaning we don't have to hit that, but we shouldn't have more than, is 7 teaspoons a day.
7 teaspoons a day?
Yeah.
And for children?
Depending on their age, 5 to 6 teaspoons per day.
OK, right. So let's go to the worst offender, which is Starbucks. This is a large grape with chai, orange and cinnamon hot mulled fruit, which contains 25 teaspoons of sugar. Am I allowed to pour this out onto our bar? Look at how much sugar that is. That is... OK, how do you react to that?
I'm shocked. We carried out the survey and I'm really shocked. Yeah, it's over 3 times the amount of our maximum daily recommendation. And that's just in one drink.
Yeah, OK. That is the equivalent of a packet of chocolate digestives. So
the amount of sugar in that, yeah, same as in that.
OK, so for dramatic effects, I'm just going to get the whole lot out of the packet so you can see. Because, of course, you probably would not eat a whole packet of chocolate digestives in one go.
No, but you could get through the drink quite easily.
But you would get through that?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK. Hold it steady so everyone can see what a whole packet of chocolate digestives looks like. And you just wouldn't eat that in one go. OK, so that's the worst offender. By the way, Starbucks say they don't sell the large grape with chai, orange and cinnamon hot mull fruit drink anymore. Yes, they do, because we bought it this morning. And we couldn't really find much nutritional information on the website about this. They're not telling us how much there's 25 teaspoons of sugar in it. OK, next we have Costa's large chai latte. That is a mixture of black tea, aromatic spices, and is served as a sweetened milky latte. And that contains how many teaspoons of sugar according to you?
20 teaspoons of sugar in that one.
OK, here we go. This is why I moved from radio into television, so I could do things like this.
Much more than you would put in a cup of coffee if you made it at home.
Miles more?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That, if you're interested, is 667 calories and 18 grams of fat. So how did you react to that? That's, as I said, 20 teaspoons.
Yeah, that one's really shocking as well, because I think there might be this perception that it could be, you know, a healthy choice, a chai latte, but it's just really, really sweet.
OK.
Yeah.
And this is Cafe Nero's caramel latte. Hope I've pronounced that right. On Nero's website, this drink is described as pure indulgence, so that's a clue that it's going to have a load of calories and quite a bit of sugar. It's got a shot of vanilla syrup, steamed milk, topped with whipped cream and caramel sauce, and that contains how much sugar?
13 teaspoons.
OK, so just...
So that one, yeah, you would expect it to have more sugar in.
But still not 13.
But still not twice the amount that your maximum daily recommendation.
OK. That's 485 calories for those who are interested in the calorific content, and 25 grams of fat. What's the problem?
Well, I think that perhaps we don't drink these as treats. So we go to coffee shops every morning before work. It becomes part of our routine. It's quite habitual. And really the problem is that people just aren't aware of the amount of sugar in them compared to how much we should or shouldn't be having per day.
OK. And so what do you want to see happen?
We want people to be more informed so they can feel more empowered to make healthy choices, but that only targets a small minority of the population who are looking at this information and able to interpret it. So really the responsibility is on the coffee chain manufacturers to be reducing the amount of sugar, because there is absolutely no reason why there should be 20, 25 spoons of sugar in one drink alone.
Well, there is, because it tastes really nice.
But that's because we've got used to that, because everything is getting sweeter. So what we want to see...
No, not everything is getting sweeter.
Well, a lot of the drinks that we looked at in the shops are getting sweeter. So if we gradually reduce them, then we don't notice as much the change. So a gradual reduction would be the best approach.
How much more sugar is there in this, I'm not going to say the full name again, this massive hot fruit drink compared to this?
3 times the amount. So there's already a shocking amount of teaspoons of sugar in the cola, so 9 teaspoons. So there's just under 3 times the amount of sugar in that Starbucks drink.
Just over 3 times the amount of sugar?
Just under, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I see what you mean. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm with you. There's way more sugar in that than that.
Yes.
Yes, OK. Which will be really interesting to our audience, because there's no way I realised that.
Yeah.
Let me read some comments from people watching. Bev says on Twitter, "The nanny state are out in full force today. I'm sure if it tastes sweet and if you were bothered, you wouldn't drink it."
Well, I don't think that people realise that there is that dangerously high amount of sugar in these drinks.
Why do you say it's dangerous?
Because we know now that sugar, particularly in drinks, contribute and link to weight gain and tooth decay and type 2 diabetes. So they do cause us health problems. And if we're not aware of that, then we would carry on drinking it. We've just got accustomed to the sweet drink taste.
Email from Cliff. Action on Sugar have grabbed a good headline with their 25 teaspoons full of sugar. Please note that this is in the Starbucks hot mulled fruit, great with chai, orange and cinnamon venti.
Yeah, it's the size.
It's the size.
Yeah.
Of course it is. I'm sorry. I just say large. How many of these do they sell a week? Do we know? I mean, they say they're not selling it anymore, but obviously they are.
Yeah, it might be off their menu perhaps as a festive drink, but you can still ask for it.
OK, well, let's see what the various companies say,
Yeah.
because we've been in touch with them. Starbucks told us earlier this year we committed to reduce added sugar in our indulgent drinks by 25% by the end of 2020. How do you react to that?
So they really cooperate with us really well, and so they are obviously looking to make the changes. But if we think about the amount of sugar that's in them, we just need we need more change than that. And
you mean that's taking too long, or the 25% reduction by 2020 is just not enough?
we'd like to see more, definitely. We'd like to see higher.
What, 40% reduction?
Yeah, 40, 50%.
By when?
So 2020 would be realistic. Obviously, it does take time for manufacturers to put this into place to be able to reduce the amount of sugar. But we really want, because David Cameron is releasing his childhood obesity strategy any time now, and so we want these mandatory targets for sugar reduction in foods and drinks to definitely be a big part of that.
Mandatory, not voluntary, that's key. The Starbucks statement goes on, we offer a wide variety of lighter options, sugar-free syrups, sugar-free natural sweetener, and we display all the nutritional information in-store and online. Do they display it in-store?
Yeah, so they do display it in-store, but like I said, some people will be more health conscious and be paying more attention to that information, so we need them to take some responsibility as well. So selling cup sizes that big is unnecessary. You could at least go for smaller portions.
So what, are you saying ban the large cups?
I think ban the large cups.
No way!
Yes.
You want to take that choice away from the consumer?
Well, because they do like an extra large cup now, so even if we went down to a smaller size drink, that would cut the amount of sugar in half.
Yeah, of course it would, but it's up to us.
Well, then they can buy 2, but they wouldn't. So we really do want to see a smaller amount of portion sizes.
Costa say, we've already taken significant steps to reduce the sugar content of our ranges. We intend to continue improving the balance of our product offerings. This April, we will be setting salt and sugar reduction targets for 2020. Is that enough for you?
Well, it's good. It's good that they're all moving in the right direction. That's why we do this kind of survey, and that's what we ultimately want to see.
OK. We also approached Cafe Nero for a statement, but they haven't come back to us yet. All right. Thank you very much for coming on the programme, Jenny. Thank you. Jenny's from Action on Sugar, and we await, as Jenny said, David Cameron's childhood obesity strategy, which is due any time now, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been